In modern life, people increasingly focus on physical health, but inadvertently neglect brain health. We often think that aging is an inevitable law of age, but few realize that the brain can age much faster than the actual age if we maintain unhealthy eating habits. Some foods seem harmless, even considered favorites by many, but silently erode memory, reduce concentration, and bring the risk of dementia closer. Brain aging is a natural process that occurs as nerve cells gradually lose function over time. However, the speed of this process depends not only on age or genetics, but also directly relates to lifestyle and daily nutrition. Proper eating can help keep the brain young, but conversely, overusing unhealthy foods will quickly cause the brain to deteriorate. So, what foods should we limit to protect the brain from premature aging? Below are 4 types of foods that, if eaten excessively, will cause the brain to age prematurely. At the same time, this article also suggests golden foods that help keep the brain healthy and sharp for a long time. 4 foods that cause the brain to age prematurely when eaten in excess. 1. Ultra-processed foods. Fast food, instant noodles, snacks, sausages, carbonated soft drinks are collectively called ultra-processed foods. They contain many additives, preservatives, refined sugars, salt, and saturated fats. Their convenience and attractive flavors make this food group a favorite choice for many, especially young people. However, scientific studies have revealed worrying facts. A study in the UK showed that just a 10% increase in daily consumption of ultra-processed foods could increase the risk of Alzheimer's by up to 25%. Professor Rafael Perez Escamilla, a public health expert at Yale University, USA, Nancy said, "These foods cause inflammation and affect neurotransmitters, which are key factors determining memory, concentration, and human emotions. Long-term abuse will gradually impair brain function and accelerate cognitive aging." 2. Foods showing signs of spoilage, rot, or mold. Many people, out of thrift, have the habit of cutting off spoiled parts and eating the rest. This is extremely dangerous. When food is spoiled, mold and bacteria produce aflatoxin toxins, which can spread throughout the food, not just the moldy spots. Even if the remaining part looks intact, the toxins still exist and can easily enter the body. Not only causing acute poisoning, aflatoxin can also attack the central nervous system, damage memory, and accelerate brain aging. Nutritionally, spoiled food is almost worthless and poses unpredictable risks. Therefore, instead of being thrifty, we should decisively discard spoiled food to avoid inviting illness. 3. Alcohol. At parties, alcohol is often considered a catalyst for fun. But for the brain, it is a dangerous enemy. Ethanol in alcohol can destroy neurons, especially in the cerebellum, which controls human movement. Even one bout of intoxication can damage or kill millions of brain cells. Long-term alcohol abuse has much more serious consequences. Heavy drinkers risk cortical shrinkage, memory loss, and slow reflexes. The risk of dementia and stroke increases. Moreover, alcoholism leads to personality changes, mental collapse, severely affecting quality of life and social relationships. 4. Foods high in sugar. The brain needs glucose to function, but excessive sugar intake has the opposite effect. Eating too many sweets, soft drinks, milk teas, or sugary beverages causes the body to become insulin resistant. This reduces the ability to create new neurons, directly affecting the gray matter, the area controlling thinking and learning ability. A study published in the Stroke Journal, American Heart Association, found that people who consume artificially sweetened drinks at least once a day have 3 times the risk of stroke and memory loss compared to those who drink less than once a week. Especially for diabetics, the risk of Alzheimer's is even 4 times higher. Clearly, sweet is not necessarily good for the brain, and controlling sugar intake is essential. 4 foods that help the brain stay young. If some foods accelerate brain aging, there are also foods considered miracles that protect and maintain brain sharpness. Properly supplementing the following foods will help slow brain aging. 1. Fish. Especially fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines. They are rich in DHA, an important component of nerve cell membranes. Regular fish consumption helps improve memory, increase concentration, and slow cognitive decline. 2. Eggs. Egg yolks contain a lot of lecithin and choline, important nutrients for nerve development and memory maintenance. Additionally, eggs are an easily absorbed protein source, helping the brain work efficiently and flexibly. 3. Walnuts. It is no coincidence that walnuts are called brain food. They contain many unsaturated fatty acids, along with B and E vitamins. These nutrients protect nerve cells, enhance brain blood circulation, and limit memory decline. 4. Pumpkin and yellow-orange vegetables. Pumpkin is rich in beta-carotene and zinc, supporting thinking ability and enhancing memory. Other yellow and orange vegetables like sweet potatoes, carrots, and papayas have similar effects in protecting brain health. The brain is like the control center of the body, determining thinking ability, memory, learning, and emotional regulation. A healthy brain helps us work effectively, live happily, and joyfully. Therefore, love and protect your brain now by limiting 4 harmful foods and regularly supplementing brain-healthy foods. Remember, health is the most precious asset, and the brain is the treasure that must be carefully preserved. Hopefully, through today's content, you have gained useful knowledge to build a scientific diet that keeps your brain young and healthy. Thank you for listening. This is the Everyday Life channel, sharing useful information to make your days healthier and more meaningful. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to receive more valuable knowledge. Wishing you always sharp, happy, and full of energy.